Hey there! Today, I'm diving into a story that sounds like it's ripped straight out of an epic fantasy tale, but is shockingly relevant to our world today. It's a tale that questions the very nature of power, control, and the unseen forces shaping our lives. This is unveiling the hidden war souls at stake. So imagine a world where nations wage war without even knowing why. Blood is spilled over borders, but the true lines have been drawn by hands unseen. Kings and rulers sit on their thrones, thinking they command, but the thrones themselves whisper commands they don't understand. The people ask, why do we fight? But the answer never comes, because even the warlords don't know who they truly serve. And then there's Thomas, a watcher of the age. This guy's mind races ahead of the game, weaving patterns from chaos. He sees what others can't. He says, you think this war is over power, land, or wealth, but power is an illusion and wealth is but dust. The true war is not fought with steel, but with souls. Thomas's words are strange to many because they don't see the chains binding them. Their rulers take orders from unseen hands, and those hands serve masters whose faces no one has ever seen. Now let's shift our focus to the young generation of this broken world. Here we find Storm and Jade, brother and sister, each bearing wisdom beyond their years. Jade is the healer, seeing the sickness in the hearts of men and weeping for the world. Storm is the warrior, standing in defiance, refusing to be consumed by the fire. They see what their fathers cannot, that their generation isn't born into a war of nations, but into a war for their very souls. The rulers fight over them, seeking to shape their minds, desires, and fears until they no longer belong to themselves. The world they inherit is one where truth has been sold, lies walk in the light, and the greatest chains are those unseen. They cry out, who fights against us? Who commands these armies? Yet there is no face, no name, only a shadow that has always been. And Thomas, the watcher, stands upon the ruins and reveals, listen, and I will tell you a truth long hidden. The kings of the earth take orders from greater kings, and those kings take orders from others still. But follow the chain to its highest peak, and there is no throne, only darkness. Everyone is afraid because they believed that at the top there was a master who knew all things. But Thomas says, no, the greatest trick of all was to make men serve a power without a name. Even the highest rulers are but servants to an invisible master. Jade the wise asks, then what is this war truly for? Thomas replies, it is for your minds, your hearts, your very being. The rulers of this age do not seek to rule land, they seek to rule you, to shape your will, so that you do not question, so you do not see the chains around you. Storm, the warrior, clenches his fists and declares, then we are already at war. So, this battle of nations is just a curtain, a distraction from the true war that has no front lines, no armies, no banners. It's a war where the weapons are illusions and victory is not won with blood but with belief. Thomas warns, you must choose now, to close your eyes and serve the unseen hands, or to stand and see the world as it is. And Jade and Storm stand, knowing theirs is the generation that must see beyond the lie. They walk through the world as those who do not belong to it. The war rages on, but the unseen hands will know there are still those who cannot be bought. That's the framework, folks. A war where nobody knows who's really in charge, where even the highest rulers are just puppets, and where the real battle isn't for land but for the next generation's very souls. Storm represents defiance, the fighter who won't be controlled. Jade represents wisdom, seeing through the system and understanding its sickness. And you, Thomas, are the watcher, the one who sees the patterns, who speaks the truth even when no one else understands it. What do you think? Should we expand this, make it deeper, maybe even turn it into a proper book? Let me know where your mind takes it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more mind-bending content. Catch you next time.